если ты тут. Where is Вероника? А, окей. So, э, да, Оля, еще верни мне тут с организаторства, наверное, хотя бы. И тебе надо запись поставить на... Ага. Yes, we have, but you ну да, ты выруби облако, вруби облако и, соответственно, выруби облако, вруби локальную запись, и потом можно клауд врубить. Сейчас. Ага, and, сделай меня еще соорганизатором и сделай Эрсанг Лхама тоже соорганизатором. Yes, now we are solving some technical questions with different recordings and some things in minutes. We will start. Э, да, на а я сделаю, я найду. Мгм. У меня просто YouTube без VPN работает, я могу просто на канал зайти и скопировать. Yes, thank you. And Эрсан Колхама тоже можешь сделать хостом? А, окей, you make me a host. Okay, I understood. Yes. Uh, okay. Uh, so, так. Тем временем лама исчез. А, ну ты ее просто останови, да, поставь свою запись локальную российскую, и потом я поставлю облако. Вероника, at this case, if you want, you can also tell something for Rinpoche. Ладно, Вероника что-то не... Ага. Ой. Yes, Lamala, hello. Now we are ready. All the recordings, all the technical questions are solved. Also, we have uh, YouTube live stream, so some people will participate through YouTube. So, Lamala, we are very glad to see you in our broadcast. Thank you that you agreed to join and to have an interview with us. Uh, so, so I'll tell a few words about you. Yes, Lamala now is near Budnath Stupa at Kathmandu. He mostly live in Nepal at Tibetan Monastery. Lama has some books. One book is Dzogchen Yoga. Other book is about Tumo, but I think the Tumo book is not published yet. But soon it will be. Yes, and I think so I think now we can start. And Lamala, the first question for you is can you tell us something about your family lineage? As I understand, it's like golden Garuda lineage. It's like very interesting why Garuda is gold. Mostly it's uh, mostly like it's red or sometimes black, but gold Garuda is like something special. Yes. So can you tell us about your family lineage? Something. Yes. я чуть не слышу. Yes, Lama, you're muted. Can you now? Yes, can you turn on mic?
Hello, Tashdele. Thank you so much. I really appreciate and you having me here, and it make me very happy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. So, and my name is Lama Yeshe Gyatso, and I was born in Tibet, Kham area and Chungpo area, and we called Chungpo Tingchen. And in 1988, and I born in 1988. Then after, and I studied how to read and how to writing with my uncle, and his name Dada Rinpoche, and he's very a great master. Then in 2012, and that I wanted to learn the Buddhist philosophy, you know. Then so I talked with my uncle, and he told me, "Oh, if you want to learn the Buddhist philosophy, and you could go, you know, the place is very easier to study and learning because there are not so many distractions. If you study around our monastery and our the family place, there are so many distractions. So that is reason you should go in Nepal and you should visit and Khyung Rinpoche, and you can receive transmission or teaching from him. Is really that is really best opportunity." Then I accept his advice. Then I came in Nepal 2004, you know. Then I studied continue since 2004 until 2013. During 30 years, I studied sutra and tantra and Dzogchen, and during 13 years. It's okay. I can talk. Continue. Is no problem for the
Yes,
translator.
yes, of course, of course. No any problem. You
That's
can do
good.
what you want.
I really, I really appreciate. Then, so in 2015, I left. I went to India, and 33 Holiness told me, and you could stay our monastery, and you no need to go back in Tite Monastery because that has it was earthquake situation. Then so, and he told me, and that time also I had problem with stomach, and he told me you can stay here. You can study continue here, that's fine. Then I just accept his advice. Then I studied continue during 6 years. Then 2021 I finished all my study. Then I become I got Geshe degree. Yeah, this is my biograph. Yeah, and my family lineage is Garuda lineage, you know. It's long history, and our burn tradition, and we explained 80,000 years ago is Tamba lineage, that time, you know, and there's so many Shangyong kings and 80 Shangyong kings and so many Shangyong yogis and kings roots lamas. Also, there's so many the Garuda's lineage, and especially in Tibetan in Shangyong tradition, and all the Shangyong wisdoms, knowledges is come from the Garudas, and we explained that many Garudas. Sometimes we explained about the Garuda is the nature state, and sometimes we explained Garuda is compassion. Sometimes we explained about Garuda is the manifestation from the Dhammakaya Kundazambo. So like this, and all the Tibetan Buddhism lineage, and we have so many great master coming from the Garuda lineage. Example, and Malaripa also is the Garuda lineage, and Jangung Kunta, and is very uh, part of the Kaju tradition. He's very important, you know, the Jangung Kunta also his Garuda lineage. And we have in our tradition, and we have three Garuda lineages, and uh, black Garuda lineage, and yellow Garuda lineage, and white Garuda lineage. And my family lineage is yellow Garuda lineage. Yeah, like that.
The,
Is
can,
okay?
can can you tell a little bit more maybe about the yogis from your lineage? Yes, so you told that
Yeah,
Jamal Katrul and Milarepa, but Milarepa mostly known as a Kagyu practice, for example. Yes, so
yeah,
uh, uh, mhm.
absolutely. And Malaripa, his father is also Pambo, you know, his father and his family is also Pambo, but he studied very well. Then after, and he's part, how to say, part of the Kaju, but he practiced the both. and especially in Kaju and Bun and Tantra is not different. It's the Kaju and Nyingmapa and Tantra and especially Nyingmapa, Dzogchen and Bun Dzogchen is not different, and especially the Malarikpa and Django Kunta, they are Rime, Rime, yeah,
Lineage, yes.
yeah, Rime and Django Kunta, he studied a lot and our burn session. Then after he become old, that and he become a Buddhist, and but he wrote so many books and he wrote so many rituals and he wrote both burn side and Buddhist side. There's both.
Mhm. So we know, like for example, for Dzogchen we have like for example Shanshu Ningyu, Atri, and
Yep,
Chen. Yes, for example.
yep, yeah,
But
absolutely.
if we are telling about Garuda lineage, so what kind of text are in this, especially golden, your golden Garuda
Ah,
lineage? Yes, what
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of text and
ah,
what kind of
yeah.
vehicles are there? Can you tell a little bit more about it?
Yeah, and gold Garuda, gold is I just used, and my family lineage, Garuda lineage is yellow Garuda, and then I just use the gold Garuda. It's like because gold is more precious than just yellow.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
So like this, and also, and my family lineage, and especially, and my family founder and first founder we called the Tenyi Sangji Lingpa, and his Tsedo monasteries and high lamas, maybe 29, 29, and he found my family palace, and then his first son and elder son, and we called Wambatala. Wambatala is a very important part of the burn, especially the tantras and also the rituals and many prayers, and especially he uh, he Teton, he got so many
Teton, yes, Teton.
transmission.
Mhm.
Teton, yeah, he got so many transmission from direct Sipajamo, and he got so many transmission from the Medu, and he got so many transmissions from the others masters and Tembanankas, and found he found so many patches, rituals and tantras, and from the Thedo areas and in other place, especially and I just explained about Tangawamo. The Tangawamo. Tangawamo is similar Sipajamo. Sipajamo more rough, and that we call Tangawamo. Tangawamo, you understand?
Targaval mod. Yes, 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 yes. So these names, can you spell?
Tangawamo.
Ah, Targaval
Yeah,
mod. Okay.
Tangawam,
Mhm.
Tangawamo, and that Tangawamo Richard is many years ago at Timbanaka, and he just built in the ground zero area, zero zero monastery area, Chumbo zero
Mhm.
monastery area, and he advised and the potatoes, the potatoes, and these days, and we can't keep the special the Tangawamos ritual, and I just build in the ground, and you need to protect. And then right time is coming, that time you need to give the Tangawamo precious rituals to the and Garuda lineage, and especially he has the special birthmark and tigers birthmark, and
Mhm.
especially the sneaky ears burn and like this. So that is Vambatala and my family lineage and first Ederson, and he he found so many about rituals about Gecko and Lagu and yeah, so many rituals, yeah, like that.
So, so as I understand, Golden Garuda lineage mostly, so it's mostly connected about, so the highest level teaching are the same, yes, but
Yeah, yeah,
the
it's deep,
rituals and the deities are
yeah,
different, yes?
yeah, it's deep connection with Yangyong kings. All the we have the usually we explained before before the Tibetan and that and just we Bun and is separate. Tibet and Yangyong is separate, and that time we had the Yangyong 80 kings, 80 kings. They are Garuda lineages, and the special they are masters like this, and the Shangyong followers and Tibet followers, and they part of how to support them. The Garuda is very, very important.
Yes, can you maybe tell us about what this Garuda? Yes, so
Yep.
it's like a like protector of kings, or
Yeah.
or it's something more? Yes. So can you
Yeah,
tell me
yeah,
a
it's
little bit
something more.
more
Yeah,
about Garudas in
yeah,
Shanshung,
yeah,
for
yeah,
Shanshung kings and for Shanshung kingdom? Yes.
yeah. Garuda is, the Kundazambu, Kundazambu and manifestation. Kundazambu manifestation for the others, and that time he shows Garuda and
Mhm.
Garuda, and Kundazambu's reincarnation, and also we can call reincarnation is the Kundazambu's manifestation for the others. That and the Garuda is coming.
Mhm.
The Garuda, and we call usually in Tibetan text that Kunzung Tutra Kundushika. Kunzang is meaning and Dhammakaya, and Totra Tog is meaning compassion, and it's coming from the Kunduzampu's compassion, the Garuda.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then after so many, yeah,
Yes, yes. Continue, continue. Yes, yes, yes.
uh,
Maybe if
yeah,
you can speak a little bit slowly, because we have interpretation in this time, and maybe if you will speak very fast, it will be. It's not so easy for our translator to catch all these things. So maybe if you can speak a little bit slowly, it will be good. Yes, and
yeah,
also I wanted to tell to our group that they can post some questions in the chat about what we are telling now, and
yeah,
if the questions will be good, and I will ask also.
absolutely,
Yes, that's just
yeah,
for
absolutely,
the other people. Yes,
yeah, yeah,
yes. Let's
yeah, like
continue
that,
about Garudas. Yes.
yeah, yeah, Garuda, yeah, and also usually we explain there are so many Garudas, and especially and red Garuda is coming from the Tombashira is very protector, is the enlightenment, and also our lineage Garuda is come from the Kundazambos manifestation. Kundazambos
Mhm.
manifestation for the souls and human beings or sentient beings and some people, and we can explain about the peace and nice world love can't. Some people we can't explain about uh, love or peace, and they can't understand, and those people we need to show something more rough you know
Mhm.
so so that is the reason is coming from the Kunduzampos manifestation for the disciples or others, yeah, like that. And also is very important about the Thomas Shenrab's biograph, and that time, and when he was young, that it was many problems about with Nagas,
Mhm.
and Nagas, and that time, and Thomas Shenrab, and he prayer about the Garudas, and the Garudas reachers, and that time, and Garudas come, and they how to say destroying, it's not just destroying, and the Garudas make peace for the Nagas, and that time, and Nagas and Garudas, and they become friend, and that time, and the Garudas and give the pet or jewel, jewel for the Nagas, and Naga give the special the how to say usually we call crocodile and lucky, and Nagas give crocodile lucky for the Garudas, and like this. So many story, so many history,
So, and can we
and
tell that your family protector is Garuda, or you have different family protector? Like Garuda, maybe something is more high
yeah,
than
yeah,
protector.
yeah,
How
yeah.
is it?
Also we call, yeah, yeah. Also, and we practice many things. Of course, Garuda is our family protectors, and also we call Dabla. Dabla. I think that La Jalo. We usually we call La Jalo.
Mhm.
La Jalo is meaning, and is La Jalo. La Jalo is words come from the first in the Kumbupan in Tibet place.
Mhm.
That Tomba Chera and Tomba our Buddha, and first before he visit, he just came to Nepal, and he visit the Siambu, and he did how to say offerings, and he blessed Siambu. Then after he went to the Tibet. So that time, and first he went to Tibet, and he just visit Kumpo Para, the Kumpo Para. Kumpo Para, and first he visit there. That time he got problems about there is some uh, the we call Duchapa.
Mhm.
Duchapa is the and Duchapa, and he tried to step to Tambachira and many times, and that time and Tambachira, and he prayed about the Garudas, and we called Dabla, Dabla, and that time is Garuda come, and Garuda destroying the all the uh, Duchapas and Sodas and his problem things. Yeah, like that. And it's very deep connection about Xiangyong's traditions and Burn traditions and especially, yeah. But everything is, it's difficult to explain short term.
Yes, but you
And
can explain it
also
for
yeah, if
for.
you want to know, and if you read about there's Nankanob Rinpoche, and he wrote this Yuan we called Mount Kailash. From your books like that. This is very good. He explained about so much about Shangyong and with Garuda.
Okay,
Yeah,
and okay, so now as you told, yes. So first you lived at Kham, yes.
yeah,
Kham, yes,
come.
and at Kham, I think, and as I understand, you have like some kind of monastery which is deeply connected with you. Yes, so
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you,
yeah,
like you are like one of the main lamas of this monastery. Yes, so is
yeah,
this
yeah,
monastery in Kham? Can you tell a little bit about this
yeah,
monastery?
yeah. This come and we called Chumbo Koja Gomba. Usually we called Kogun is okay.
Mhm.
Kogun is very close to my hometown, maybe by car and 2 hours like that. Yeah,
So how is it connected with your lineage? How is it connected with you personally? So
yeah,
this monastery, is it a big or
yeah,
small? Like, can you tell
yeah.
more about it?
Yeah, yeah. This monastery is very big, and also especially is this stage is bigger than before. And and my uncle and we called Dada Rinchen Dada Tuko, you know, Dada Tuko, and the Kojal monasteries and reincarnation. Kotun Ishijans we called first Koja Gompa founder, master, and his name and Kotun Ishijans. Goten Shijansi, and his reincarnation, eight reincarnation is my eight or seven or six reincarnation is my family lineage,
Yes.
my family lineage, and in the special my uncle and Dada Rinchen Punsu, and in 1959 that and he went to Chinese jail and 22 years. Then he come back to the Chinese jail. Then he built the Kojar Monastery. He repaired the Kojar Monastery, and how to say he started to open the Gomra and Cheni, and this days the monastery is very big, and there's so many options to study about the Dribda and Gomra, and especially the rituals. And then my uncle, and he sent me here, okay? My uncle and Dada Rinchen, he sent me, okay, if you want to learn the Buddhist philosophy, and you just go and Nepal and visit Rinpoche, and then you need to come back to Tibet, and you need to keep our monastery continue.
Mhm.
Yeah, like this. Then when I arrived in Nepal, and that Khyung Rinpoche, and he was really appreciated because his deep connection with my family lineage, and especially and my relative and some lineage lamas who had lived in the near the Mount Kailash that time, and Yungji Rinpoche got problems, and he helped in Yungji Rinpoche 3 months, and Yungji Rinpoche really appreciate, and also had deep connection with us. And Yungji Rinpoche told me, "Oh, no, you are come here, and especially you uncle allowed to come here, and you not need to study then, and you must become the Kogan Monastery main masters." Yeah, then I just accept his advice, and yeah, like that.
And
Also, it
how you come from Tibet to Nepal? Yes, so it was like some kind of adventure. It was like a hard way from your Kham place to Nepal to Yongdzin Rinpoche. So was there some border, some Chinese maybe
yeah, okay,
warriors? How it was this trip from
oh,
there to?
oh, okay, sorry, so okay, no, you already asked me. I just explained a little bit, and we don't talk so much about this
Okay, I
situation, okay?
understand. Hmm.
Yeah. I arrived, and I just crossed the border, and in 2004, then so I arrived here, and I studied, continue in
Hmm.
Nepal 30 years, yeah, like that. So these days it is okay, and I'm very happy, and all my family and my friend, they live in the monastery, and especially, and I really appreciate the local government is support the monastery, and there are so many monks study, and so many monks become Geshe. Also, that there are so many monks, they are allowed to study, live in the monastery. Is really, I really appreciate, and especially, and also my elder brother, and he taking care all our monastery and all the followers. I really appreciate. It's very
And
good. And
how
please,
many
if you have,
monks? How many monks now in your monastery in Tibet?
no, I think that more than 400. I think that, yeah.
400
Yeah,
monks. It's very
yeah,
big.
yeah.
Yes.
For that, yeah, it's very good, and especially it's very nice. Our monastery is deep connection with tantra followers, and we have this such amazing tantra rituals and visualizations. Is very good because especially our lineage, our family lineage, and the villagers, they are really very good for the practice about the tantra, and it's amazing. Yeah.
And what kind of tantra and what kind of gods they're practicing? What kind of rituals? Because most
Yeah, 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 yeah. Especially, the how to say the villagers and my family lineage, and we practice about of course Dzogchen is basic, of course, and Dzogchen, and we practice about the Tala, protect the Tala member, and Gecko and Tipajamo, and there are so many we call the Sinkachungas, and so many, Wasi and Lago and Chateau like this, and so many people, they practice not just 2 3 years, and they're all lives they do like this. It's really amazing.
Mhm. So, and
Mm.
in some time, are you going to come back to this monastery and to
Yeah,
study?
of course, because and this is my, and also my family hope, and my villagers hope, my followers hope, and my master Dada Rinpoche to his hope, also especially Yungzi Rinpoche his hope, and he always told me, "Oh, I hope you will go back to Tibet. You will be able to go back to Tibet. It will be very useful for our villagers and our families and all the monks, all the people is very good because, and your family's deep connection with our villagers and followers is really useful." And he told me like this, but also I really hope, but it is not my choice, it's not my hand. Yeah, and yeah, like that.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah,
So, okay. Yes. Okay. And when you came to Nepal, yes.
yep,
So you have met with Yongzin Rinpoche, and
yeah, yeah.
also, as I understand, Yongzin Rinpoche is your teacher.
Yunggi Rinpoche is my master and he's my teacher. Yeah.
Yes, and but at the same time, mostly your education was done from India and Menri, yes? Or
India also I studied, and I studied in India, and so Tantra and little bit Tantra and Dzogchen. But before I was in Nepal, and I studied everything because I was also in Tibet. That time I studied about Shadar Rinpoche, Kusang Rongsa, and Denonzo, and Yeti Thase, and from my monastery, the Dibda Kempo, we call it Dibda Master, and I learned from him. And I was in Tibet that time also. I learned Powa and yeah, many things. Yeah, but then I came here, and also I studied the sutra, all the sutras, and part of the Pen Tantras and Dzogchen. Of course, I received so many teachings from Yungzi Rinpoche, Shangyong Hinju, and also yet Thases, also the part of the Tantra and Majus. Yeah, many things I received. Yeah,
yes,
and
yes,
also I
yes.
please.
We understand, but is that you received all the teachers, which is possible, I think. But yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
maybe can you tell us a little bit about your communication with Yongzin Rinpoche and the teaching which Yongzin Rinpoche gave to
yeah,
you, maybe how he gave teaching, how you feel that he's a real best master of Bon.
yeah,
Yes, so can you tell us about his about him? Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, yeah, of course. But he's very deep connection with my family lineage, and also, yeah, he really appreciate I can came here and I study and his monastery. He's really appreciate, and that time. First, that before, and the especially the how to say lower students, they are not allowed to accept, not allowed to receive the Dzogchen teachings. That time, and I got special chance, and he told me, and me and the lamas, we can how to say we can receive his Dzogchen teachings. In other, the lower students, they have no chance, and yeah, like that. This just one reasons, and also, and especially, and first when I arrived in Nepal, and that, and he got very nice DM, and he told me many times, wow, when I first arrived in Nepal, I got such amazing dirham, and you are really special, and I really appreciate. Now you are here, and now when you finish and teaching class, then you go back to Tibet. It will be most useful for the other people's, yeah, like that. And I got so many special from him like that. And also, he's really, and it's not just his knowledge and his wisdom. And I really like his personality. He's really special. And usually other people's is not lacking in example. And there's so many people visiting Khyung Monastery, and he care everybody. Some people usually, and some people care, and high people they don't care, lower people. There's so many, uh, yeah, yeah, he's not like that. And when sometimes I was in Nepal, that and I was not so happy, I'm comfortable that I just visit him, and when I saw him, when I saw his face, and immediately I'm very excited, and it's really get special energy and special wisdom like this, and personal, and without word, but just a special connection, a special energy and special wisdom, I think. I like that. Uh, Also, I really appreciate. I received all the Shangyong Ninja's teaching from him, and also special. I got transmission from him about the divination and Masung demo. Masung his divination, the more.
More, yes.
He practiced divination in Masung demo, and especially my uncle and my family lineage, and used the Masung demo the more. And I received the Masung demo transmission from him, also from my uncles. That, yeah, like this, so many special things. For me is everything whatever he give me and he teach me is the most important. It's very precious. Mm.
And you told that only high student could receive Dzogchen teaching. Yes, but now,
Yeah.
but now I
Yeah,
think everybody, but now I
yeah,
think
yeah.
much more open. Yes,
Yeah,
because
it's much more open. Of course, before, I think that you already know it, because before it's very looking very secret. Usually, we don't teach for everybody, and we need to prepare so many things, also special, and our Dzogchen lineage masters, and they just give transmission, and one by one, and person by person, and just ear is not public, so like that. And first we arrived here, that time it's very difficult to receive documentation from him, Khyungser Rinpoche, yeah, like that. And that I got special permission from him in direct, and that is I really appreciate that one, so
yes,
these days, of course, the world is changing, everything is changing. Now we are here, like that, and permanent.
yes, and about Gyungjin Rinpoche, maybe you can tell a little bit about his personality more, and about his maybe you saw some kind of maybe miracle things from him, or some kind of
Oh,
somehow, and because now he left, but and
yeah,
most
absolutely.
a lot of people they want to just get in touch with him, but they can't get in touch because now he left. But he's still
Yeah,
in your
absolutely.
heart and your memory. And can you just maybe tell some stories about Yongzin Rinpoche, something which like can connect us with him?
Of course, of course. Thank you so much. I'm very happy you asked me about that. When he passed away, at that time I was in Europe. I was in Pojiga, I think that Pojiga, that time, and it was morning, and I received message from some monks. Then first when I saw the message, then I uh, I was really shocked, I was little bit, wow, what happened? Then I thought, it's okay. It's really okay because he left because he could live 100 years. That's really okay. No, he left. There is meaning because no, he has nothing to do something. Then he just left. He liberation and he left, and we no need to worry. And he done great things, and he did such amazing for the other peoples and for burns, and also especially his disciples. He left, but is really okay. I thought like this, no problems. Well, I was also really feeling some special, really, because no, he left. That is some there is deep meaning, because there's nothing to do something. He already done everything. He just disappear. He is physical, but his wisdom, his knowledge is still live with us. Now we no need to worry. We no need to sad. We no need to worry, and we no need to think, oh no, he's not there in my mind, in my personal think, and he's still with us because we can learn from his voice messages everywhere, record, and also he lived such his wisdom, all of his wisdom lived. He wrote so many books, tantra and sutras and dzogchen, special rituals, and he gave such amazing advice for his followers. And so there's everything here, No, he does his physical live or not. It doesn't matter, really. His wisdom, his knowledge is already lived for us. He gives us. No, we can learn everything from his knowledge, from his how to say, and from YouTube or from the Facebook and from the books and just everywhere, unlimited. It's very nice, in my feeling, he's never dry. He still live with us, he disappear his physical. That's okay. That's really amazing because his physical is liberation, Physical is liberation. Physical is liberation. It meaning is physical is we need to, yeah, it's very good, special, and who has the special already the wisdoms and knowledges and that, and without physical despair is a little bit obstacles for the enlightenment, and special our Dzogchen tradition. We explained, after the who passed away, after then they become people liberation because it's physical is obstacle for the open our fear wisdoms. So that is reason I really appreciate, and especially in Dzogchen teaching we explained Jasam Rani Tsasanzu, and especially we explained about Garuda. It means Garuda and Garuda baby Garuda, and in the egg, egg, the baby Garuda, and he already had the energy, and he can fly, and he's just some asked his father or mom, but in the egg he can't fly. He already have power, he already have energy, he already have everything, but he can't fly because that is reason the egg trapped his energy and his yeah, like that. So then after egg is open, then he can fly like this. This one is Dzogchen masters explained for the Dzogchen practitioners, just Samra. Then after the separate and physical and mind, that then it look like the birds fly in the sky. Yeah.
Yes, and yes, and this in this case, one question about Yongdzin Rinpoche. So, as we understand, in mostly in Buddhist lineage, yes, sometimes when a great lama passed, then after that, others they're searching of their reincarnations in Buddhist tradition, but in Bon
Yeah,
is
yeah.
not like this. Yes, so can we expect that Yongdzin Rinpoche will come again, will burn again, or not? So can you tell
Oh.
something about it? Yes.
Yeah. Also, our Burn tradition, of course, we have reincarnation, so many things, and especially in the outset, in the Menri Monastery and the Tibetan Monastery, they don't recognize the reincarnations. In Tibetan, we have so many reincarnation struggles, especially and so many Khyungser Rinpoche, and there's so many. We have the Namgyal we got, there's so many. We have the reincarnations, but now we're going to talk about Yungzi Rinpoche, and I don't know really. This one is the reincarnation. Of course, I think that it is also possible because Rinpoche is compassionate. He's coming. He want to give special for his disciples and followers. I think it is really possible. Why not? But I don't know. And they will recognize or not. It is. I have no idea. And
So,
yeah.
and in this case, so Yongdzin Rinpoche haven't told to other students or lamas that I will come back maybe in some time, or there was not such kind of information, or
No. Usually he didn't talk. He don't talk like that. And special in our and from followers, we usually and how to say and belief and trust and Yungzi Rinpoche is the reincarnation from the Tembananka. Tembananka's reincarnation, and we usually and believe it and we pray about it and Tembananka's reincarnation like that and yeah.
Mhm. And also there was one very one question about Yongdzin Rinpoche's cremation, which asking a lot of people. Yes,
Yep.
maybe it's like after cremation, were there any ring cells or something like that? Because people are asking, but this information is not
Yeah.
like appearing
Yeah.
from Tibetan monastery. So, do you have
Yeah.
such kind of
Uh,
some
uh,
information about it?
yeah. I after his cremation, but I didn't see and his ashes and his burns and his rinses. But I think that's sure. But I didn't see anything because I didn't visit there. I didn't visit there, and there are some monks, some lamas, and they taking care of those things, And I think that I know, and you know that, and after the end of our ceremony, and that they decided to give for everybody the Rinpoche hash, but it didn't happen. I think that it will be happened. It will be happened. Yeah, but I didn't see. I haven't seen his ashes and his burns, his rinses. I'm sure there is. Yeah, but like you.
But can you just suggest why there is no information about it? So because Lamas doesn't tell don't tell anything about it. So why they don't tell about this?
Uh,
They keep
I
in
re
secret all.
really, yeah, I don't know. It's not secret. I'm sure. I'm not. I'm sure it's not secret. But I think that, in my opinion, they were very busy, and
Mm,
our they were very busy. They have do so many things, especially Dayton and Rinpoche is gone, and many people visit, come, they try to talk with our
mhm.
Rinpoche's coming, Rinpoche's helpers and our uh, lamas and that, and they were very busy and also I don't know, yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
There's nothing secret, I'm sure. I'm really sure, you know
Mhm.
uh,
Yes.
and
So
also and so also I will tell you something. It's very nice special and my how to say the grandfathers and brother and and when Rinpoche and escaped that Rinpoche arrived in Mount Kailash area and that and Rinpoche had problem. His leg, I think that you already know, and he got shot from Chinese army,
mhm.
that and Rinpoche arrived near the Mount Kailash area, and my grandfather's brother and lived in this area, and that and he helped in Rinpoche during 2 months. Then after that time, Rinpoche, he brought the ashes things from the Menri Monastery, you know, when Rinpoche escaped that and the precious special the Nyami statue, Nyami Shirab Jansen statue is very precious. Nyami Shirab Jansen is the Menri Monastery and founder, you know, founder Nyami Shirab Jansen and his statue and Nyami Shirab Jansen statues and the, you know, the Menri Monastery precious and things, and he just give to my great grandfather's brothers, and we called Tsang, Dhashe Lama Tsang. We called. He give all his species, and they went to the there's mountains, you know, mountains, and they found the very nice cave, and Rinpoche and Dhashe Lama Tsang and another one, and we called Tsang, and there are three people, and they build there and they prayer and Rinpoche advice and my how to say grandfather's brother, and please keep all those things. I need to escape. And Rinpoche advised him. Then Rinpoche escaped, you know, in India. Then after, and it was you know, revolution, and that and the local peoples they understood, and my how to say grandfather's brothers and did like this, and they beat him and realized it, and he didn't say anything. Then he just escaped in other place, and they catch him and they killed his service, you know. Then after the local government put and the Tsanob and during 8 years in Chinese prison, and also he didn't anything. He didn't anything about the Nyame Shirajansin status, and you know the Menri monasteries and precious special blessings things, you know. Then after and 8 years when he out in the he outside the jail, and that time and Rinpoche and he was in Nepal, and they got message each other. Then after 10 more years after, and he got he received, you know, the my grandfather's brother, he received all those precious Nyame statues, all those things from the cave. Then he sent all Nyame Shirajan statues, you know, the precious things from his village to Menri Monastery. Then and Rinpoche, Yongji Rinpoche, he is really appreciated. He told me many times, he's really appreciated. Then Nyame Shirajan statue and arrived in Menri Monastery. That is reason one. Then Chinese government accept Menri Monastery is main. The government accept the monastery. The reason the Nyame status arrived.
So this Nyame statue was a big or small, or how?
Like this, I think they like this. Like this, yeah.
So it's
Nyame
arrived.
Shirajan statue.
Yes. So it's arrived in Menri, which is in Nepal, or it's in India? Or
No. It's not. Rinpoche, he didn't bring. When Rinpoche I kept that time, Rinpoche he carried, you know, the Nyame Shirajan statue, you know, the precious. Then Rinpoche, how to say? Rinpoche leg got problems, you know. That time, and Rinpoche give all those things to my grandfather's brothers, and please keep it. And they how to say? They hide in the ground in the cave. You understand? Then Rinpoche advice, please you keep it, and it's very secret. I need to move. I need to escape. The Rinpoche escaped India or Nepal. That and then you know, Tsang he kept many years. Then after the local people understood, and he got problems. Then after he went to the jail, and he didn't say anything. Then after end of the jail, then he received, you know, after many years after, I think that 20 years, you know, then he received those Nyame statues, all the very precious things. Then he sent to Menri Monastery. That time it was okay.
Yes, he sent at Menri, which is in India. Yes, Indian Menri Monastery.
No. He sent to in Tibet Menri Monastery.
Tibetan Menri Monastery. Yes.
Yeah, Tibet Menri Monastery.
Yes.
From the Mount Kailash area, then first arrived the Nyame Shirajan statue. Then that is reason the government accepts.
Yes. I understood. So it's about Tibetan Menri. Yes, I understood.
Yeah, Tibet Mary, because the main Mary, the basic Mary is in Tibet, you know, founded by Nyame Shirab Jansen. And the second one is the Yongji Rinpoche, and you know, in 1951, and that time he arrived here. Then after, and he built the Menri Monastery in India.
Yes. Okay. So yes. So next questions are about some. So during your studying, you
Yeah,
went through a lot of different retreats. Yes. Some
yeah,
retreat.
yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah,
and as I read, you had like some like some interesting retreats. Yes. So for example,
yeah,
one of them is a Pova retreat, 100 days. Yes.
yeah.
So
A
Pova,
poor retreat, yeah.
yes,
Poor, yeah.
yes,
Poor, yeah, poor,
Pova,
and first, yeah,
yes.
poor,
So,
and first I studied, yeah, first, I received poor transmission from my uncle in Tibet, and that time I received poor Shadar Rinpoche power, Kusarungsha, Shadar
mhm,
Dukchin power, and I studied there during 2 months with the monks. Then after, and I got the special power, and for the others power, we got Yempa.
mhm,
Yempa in Tibetan, and usually people they practice the power is for the self,
mhm,
lamas, and the specials they practice for the others. And
mhm,
I practice first for me and myself 2 months, and in order, and I practice 2 more months in Tibet that time, and we got Dzogchen power, Shadar Rinpoche, Then I arrived in Nepal, and also I practice about the Maju power, and also in India, and we also practice about the rainbow power. Yeah, power like this.
mhm. Yes, and
Yeah,
yes, but yes, so I read that you did 100 days retreat of Phova. Yes, so for us, for example, I think Phova is a very hard practice. So when you are doing hik, sometimes your head is like have some headache in Phova and so on. So
yeah.
how is possible to practice Phova for 1 month or for more days? Yes, so it seems like very complicated, and it's like hard for the physically. You are always doing hik, and it's like some kind of like this.
mm, yeah. Uh, it's not hard, really. It's very easy, And no, I think that you ask me, you talk about the, after the Geshe, and I practiced for in 3 months near the Menri Nunnery, that time, and I practiced about just the Dzogchen power. Of course, the beginners first, and they practice the power that time. They need to loud sound, loud, very loud, and very loud, and that, and after 2 days, then they got headache.
Mhm,
Then the loud or no loud is not, it doesn't matter. And for the beginners, and the loud is very important,
mhm,
and generous if and when we practice power, that time the visualization is the most important, the clear channels and clear nadis, how to transform. Then if you loud, if you sound loud or not, it doesn't matter. Also, usually in my brothers, my family, just, and sometimes they just do like this without sound, like
mhm,
this. We can use just finger like that, and without sound, it is no problems. Of course, if you loud sound, then it become headache. Then after weeks, after weeks, then it's okay, no problems. It's habit. Yeah,
mhm,
is no problem. Is poor is really important for the personas and for others, and very special for the concentration. It's very good. Just we explained about, oh, you need to focus just 1 point, and 10
mhm,
minutes. It's difficult, and just poor is not like that. First, we need to prepare the clear channels. Then second time, we need to how to say the focus the Tigre we got Tigre transform and upper dome like that. That is very good for the stable mind, and it's very good. Uh, yeah, it's very good.
mhm,
Yeah, like that. And of course, especially in the Dzogchen traditions and Yogi Master, they explain power is the most important for the everyone. If you Lama or no Lama, or who practice the power, those people can make poor for the others, high lamas or the animals, whatever. That time people passed away. That time is right turn, best turn for the make power Pua is a very deep connection with the souls. Is very good. I really believe it. It's very good.
So so in tradition, you first doing Pova for yourself for some time, and then you
Yeah,
are training for
yeah,
others. So
yeah,
how
yeah.
are you training for others? How are you training to the Pova for other people?
Turning for that. Okay, we don't talk so much about this. I just tell you, turning is not not so much different. Just we need to focus the subject. Focus the different. Focus different. Just
Okay.
when we practice the Om self, that time we need to focus our Om self. We need to practice for the others. That time we need to change the direction, the focus, like that.
Yes, and then can you understand, is it Pova successful or not, and what happened with the soul, with of a person after Pova? Yes, so
Yeah. Hoa is okay. Then I'll tell you. Hoa, yeah. Hoa is really, really, really special because special in I was in Tibet. That I was young and I didn't think so much. Not like these days because I was very young and I just received from my uncle and he told me that I was very clear. Clear and I did some as the informations, some as the transmissions, some as the uh, tradition rules. Then I did. Then is there I explained about the information. When the power is really how to say is coming the result, started to coming result that time before coming the thing is meaning when your focus when the transmission about the special nadis tiles those area is some special feeling pain or special feeling if you drink some maybe how to say soda and the chili and other things and that time you feel oh no I already made power you already feel because when we need to visualizations channels and we need to transfer things this area and really automatically uh, uh, give informations experience example if you eat I was in Tibet that I started to pour and 3 days after that time we really we how to effort so much we every morning we start and 4 o'clock and 2 hours 2 hours 2 hours 2 hours we did and it was that it was very clear my mind is very clear and more stable because I didn't study so much I didn't see so much that it was very clear and after 3 days and when I that I ate lunch with my friend and they use so much chilies that time when I first I touched tongue and that I immediately and I feel the special feeling from the special the direction how to say the transfer the tiles those area like that it's really special it's really 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 special.
And also, there is some information about Pova Tunjuk, where some lamas can shift
Of
their
course.
own soul,
Yeah,
their own
yeah.
mind to others' body. So some
Of
lamas
course, of course.
are telling
Yeah.
that this tradition is lost, but some
No, 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 no.
others
No
are.
lost. I think that no, there's
Yes,
nothing
can you?
lost. We already have everything because people said, oh, lost. Oh, they said people said, oh, those are fake, and there's Dzogchen teachings and tantra teachings. They just explained the beyond the world, beyond just imagines many things. It's not like that. They thought because they didn't see because these days many practitioners and they just hope result. They don't practice exactly. They just hope. Some people just learning, some people just teach, and some people just yeah, like this. And before not like that, who really or practice the same as the informations? Absolutely, I believe it because the wisdom and knowledge and especially those are unlimited, unlimited. What is this? What is this? What is that? It's not like we can't uh, how to say we can't judgment like that. I'm sure because of course example when we have dream that time like that, and example, and also I got so many dream like this, also you and some people, I never been in Moscow, example, and and one day, and I maybe, if possible, I would receive, I would have the Moscow's, the Moscow capitals in dirhams, exactly. Then when I never, example, if I never heard Moscow, I never been Moscow, then and one day, and I would have the Moscow dirham, and then after 10 years, I arrived in Moscow, and it's wow, special. What happened like this? Is everything unfamiliar with me, and the computers and the rivers. Why? Because this our the mind is unlimited,
Mhm.
Yeah, like this. And then, of course, and we really practice a lot, and we can control our mind, and we can remove our, we can, of course, like this, Not these days, we just trapped our wisdom and knowledge, and especially our pure knowledge and our physical, also our, the attachment, things, many things like this, we just trapped. I think that is really possible, You can
Mhm.
do it, okay? No, you already asked me so many things after.
Yes. Uh, okay. And like uh, mm, there was also so okay. So and
And
also
also, also I'm going to, sorry.
yes.
And in Tibetan tradition and power is direct transfer the Buddha place. The direct is very short. Yeah, we explain like this. Power. Po is meaning the positions and power. And when you practice power, that time before you die, and that time you practice power. Then a second, you already enlightenment. Yeah, like that. Power. It's direct, It's direct transfer the soul.
Mhm. Yes. And uh, yes. Then next I think question about like tomorrow retreat. Yes. So
Yep.
I think you did like how long was your tomorrow retreat, and can you tell
Uh,
about tomorrow retreat something?
tomorrow, yeah. Also, yeah, because, I was in Tibet. Also, that time I really want to learn the Buddhist philosophy and debate. I really like very much. It's very nice, I will tell you, because I was that time I was in the my uncle's monastery, Khyung Monastery. That I learned from him how to read, how to read. And that time so many Geshis, came visiting, and he's very high Lama, and visiting. They talked a lot about debate and the conversation like this. And that I was very young. I thought, wow, I want to do like that. When I arrived in Nepal, I studied, continue many years. Then, wow, after maybe 10 years, I really thought, wow, I really need to practice. Just reading by book, and I did conference, discuss it with books, comport each other, comparing each other. I thought, I thought it's not so useful, really. Just, debate and conversation is look right or wrong like this. And that really, I thought, wow. Also that I remembered, and when I practiced the power in Tibet, that time, before I had no idea. Then after, and I did exactly the power's information. Then I received the specially really the feeling, the especially the feeling. So that wow. Then really, then after 10 years in Nepal, and that I really want to practice. Then that time I didn't have so much time because I need to study, I need to
Mhm.
follow and the teachers, and I need to follow all the sections. Then end of the Geshe, then I have more time, Then I really want to practice. Then I did in 3 months in poor practice and nunnery area. And that also, Tumishira, my uncle, he came my place, and we did Tetra retreat and together a weeks. Then,
What
then
retreat?
after and
What retreat?
Tatasa, Agami Tatasa, Naposhi Mama.
Dutrisu. Yes, I understood. Yes.
Tatasa retreat, and we did it together, and he was very, very happy, and we did Tatasa retreat together. Then after, and I went to Nepal, and I visit Rinpoche, Yungji Rinpoche, and he was very happy, and because I become Geshe, he was very happy, and then that time, and there is some monks, and they will practice the retreat. Then I I did with them near the Jashimpao, the Tema retreat place, and I did. There are 12 monks. We did 100 days Tomo retreat. But Tomo retreat is very, very good, and Tomo retreat, and that time we need to practice about chanas, especially chanas, and with nadis we call tile, and there is we have to do 100 days, and each week's and different, and each week's different visualization, and after that we need to practice day by day, and different calls, and part of the Changyong Ninju, part of the Ati, and 40 positions total is really, really good, and especially the Duki Masters explained, just practice the meditation and stay 1 point, then it problems for the physicals, our physical need to move. So that is not just move, and the Changyong Ninju Trungko and Ati Trungko is very good for the opening our the wisdom channels. Our wisdom channels. So that is the reason the spiritual Changyong Ninju Trungko and Ati Trungko is very good for this position. Is very good to open our wisdom channels, and especially is very deep connection with Tomo channels. Yeah, like that.
Yes, and so some people are telling that Tumo maybe not much required. The main thing is to stay in a natural state and practice structure. Yes, so can you tell that after Tumo, all there are like understanding and all like structure practice like become much more stable, for example? Yes, can you tell something
Absolutely.
for these people about it?
Yeah, absolutely. Usually, if we explain, teacher is everything. We no need to do. We no need to do visualizations. We no need to do practice. We no need to do offerings. We no need to do rituals. And if we need to stable and teacher everything coming spontaneous and manifestation. You know, but for us, we can do like that. Our mind is crazy monkey, jump everywhere. So that is reason daily life, and we need to eat, we need to go, we need to talk, we need to do many things. So that is there's 3 steps we explained about. Some people like chili, some people like sugar, like this. But of course, teacher is everything. But teacher is also deep connection with example with Dzogchen tradition. Now we talk Dzogchen tradition. You know, before the start nature state, Zuki meditation, and first we need to find the nature of the mind. We need to find the nature of the mind. First, we need to know how to rest our mind. Our mind is crazy. Yeah, how need to rest our mind, but then we need to first generous and fund or don't think too much and just focus what you are doing. If you're doing mantras, that can just focus mantras. If you're doing mantras, if you think something, then we already separate you physical and you mind, not like that. Then continue doing step by step is more stable, or that time no need to focus, just release like that. If yeah
Yes, and the question was about
it,
how Tumo retreat helped for your structure, for example, for your structure practice.
absolutely. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. It's very good. No, you made me something. Of course, because of, okay. No, I'm going to tell you. Tomo is a very deep connection about. Tomo is very good introduce about teacher and nature state. Why? Usually we explained about three heart, Dzogchen tradition. Three heart. Three
Yes,
heart
yes,
is
three
meaning,
hearts,
and
three main
we
thing.
call
Yes.
Yeah, three mention. And first heart is just, the vegan heart. And second heart is we called about Thoga heart, Thoga state and rainbow state. And secret heart is we called nature state. And Dzogchen tradition, especially Changyong Nyingju information and Jawachati information, they explained everybody have nature state and speed, feel bodies, but where they live, where where they live nature state, we called inside the heart, inside the heart, there is a little hole, and we explain like that, with little hole, and there's live the nature state. Then this one, usually we trapped, trapped by blood, trapped by our thought, things, jealous, angry, and desire, attachment. They just trapped. Oh, I can do like this. I cannot like this. I need to follow or my master thought like this. That is reason they trapped everything, trapped our wisdoms. Then how to release the tensions? People think, oh, just release everything, it's okay. But it's very easy, it's very difficult for us, We can release. Sometimes we are angry at that time. It's okay, no need to angry someone, just release. It's very hard, huh? We can't do like this. The first we need to know how to release those things. Then that time we need to focus the tamo chanas, In tamo chanas, then tamo chana is transfer for the Thogas visions. Thogas visions. How to transfer Thogas visions? Because usually there's three steps. No, I just explained one step from the eyeball. You understand, huh? Eyeball, and that when we practice about Thoga from the eyeball, and then there's so many visions coming, seeing so many visions. How to come with those visions? Those visions come from the heart. And there's three heart and second heart, second heart. How to coming from our second heart, and there's special chanas, like this. This special chana is empty, there's not blood, you understand? And we called Kamjan drama, we called. Kamjan Kar is mean white, and Jam is mean soft. Kamjan drama. Then Kanjansa, usually we don't use Kanjansa drama. Then that time we don't see with how to say the Thogas visions. Then how to open it? That is Tamo is the best. First Tamo is Tamo is preparation for the Dzogchen meditation, and also is very good for the transfer the wisdom of fires for our physicals. They are all the connection. The Tamo and Dzogchen is deep connection. It's very deep connection. And for why Buddha explained there are three steps, and for the beginner it's very difficult, especially the sutra followers. So if we explained about Dzogchen and tantras, they upset. You understand, huh? They will upset like this, and step by step. And we need to practice daily life, and we can't meditate, the nature state every day, all days. So that time we need to, sometimes our mind is not so stable, that we can visualizations, and we need to recite mantras, and we need to practice about the Tammochanas, is all their connection. So that's really useful, helpful for the release the tensions. Then is automatically coming, like is the grow up, how to say, the open the lotus like this. The lotus is not just to grow up second, slowly, and the sun got the lotus, and one by one the leaves removed, then lotus it completely opened like that. And now we talked about the teacher is completely opened lotus, like that. And we can do like that, of course, completely, because we are habit, think, thought, and create, and like that. And first we need to know how to release is very, very difficult. Then how to rest mind, how to rest, how to rest, and but we need to know how to rest physical, how to rest mind, how to rest speech, like that, and step by step, realized, open, and how to open our mind, how to open our physical, how to open our speech. Those are very, very important in my experience, really, because when I did meditation and I did Tomo retreat and also the Dag retreat, that time is really whatever we start practice before we need to uh, know how to realize, how to rest, how to free way, how to open way. Then if you practice about the nature state, it's automatically coming. Really, without effort, it's very amazing. First, we do try to best some say body position or many things. Then it's already gone. It's very difficult. It's not like that. Dzogchen meditation is not come from the effort. It's difficult. Yeah. So that is reason. Teach you is of course very easier, but for us it's not so easy. So that time we need to practice step by step. Is good for the guide. We can't open direct. Direct the pure mind.
Yes, and and about preparation, yes, for Trekcho, like also one
Yeah,
question
preparation, absolutely.
about Nyondra, yes. So maybe
Yeah,
personally, how many times have you done Nyondra? It was one.
Mondo, I did. Yeah, I did two times, and I was in Tibet that time. I did. You know,
It was
our tradition, and we had Mondo Bamga, nine. Yeah, 90,000. We called Mondo Bamga. I did two times in Tibet. Then I did one time in Tibetan monastery. Yeah,
and
three
it was
times.
Shanshu Ningyu or a tree or what kind of Nyondra?
Uh, in Tibet, that time I did Dzogchen, Chadaramuch, Kasanungsha,
Kusung Rashkar, yes.
Kasanungsha Mando. We Kasanungsha Mando, and here we did Maju Mando.
Magi Nyondra.
Maju Mando also there's a deep connection with the Changyong Yenju many Dzogchen, Dzogchen artists, and we play yeah, and mist in monastery tradition. Yeah,
So, do you think that it's very important to do Nyondra? Because for Western people, it's not easier
absolutely.
to get a lot of time for Nyondra for 900,000 times. It's like
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and you are right because especially in the Tibetan traditions, Tibetans, and for them is very, I think that, and they are for them is very good practice about hondos, and because if they don't do hondos, they receive something they are uncomfortable. They are habit, in the cultures, and Westerners, and they don't have so much time because especially I was in Europe and I taught. Direct Dzogchen, it's okay, no problem. Because those people, they have no idea. Some say, oh, I didn't prepare tomorrow. If I receive the Dzogchen teachings or meditations, or I practice the most, there is some obstacles coming or not. They have no doubt. Then it's okay, no problems. Just introduce the Dzogchen nature state, no problem. In Tibetans, and they have doubt, oh, I have to do it. I haven't done Mondo. I didn't do it. I didn't receive.
Yes, I think you disappeared.
Transmission.
Yes, I think some disconnection is there.
B. It's okay. No.
Yes. Now, yeah, but wait. Now I think not yet. Okay. Now the picture is okay. Yes,
Really, I
yes,
can hear you.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear
Yes.
you.
Yes. So you told that for Western it's okay just to go directly to Dzogchen. Yes.
It's it's not. It's just my opinion, because Dzogchen is beyond the think, beyond the negative, beyond the thought, beyond the imagine. Then there's nothing secret, It's secret is meaning the personal secret. We think we haven't see, We try to find, we lost, then we try to see, we haven't seen, we try to hearing, we near heart. So that is secret for the personas. And reality is not like that. It's beyond the world, beyond the thought, the sum as space, like that. Of course, if the before the start, the practice the Dzogchen, so that time people they must receive the Guru Yogas and the refuge and special the Dzogchen for initiations is very good. It's very easy, Before in my personal and when I teach Dzogchen meditation for the Westerners and before I teach them the for initiations, it's very easy and our own home. Just imagine for our own home, then is the dissolve the personal and the Khyung explained who received the for information Dzogchen, those person Dzogchen practitioners, they like that you know Shadaramach, he advised then his message I believe it is really useful meaningful everything you know this yeah its meaning our Tibetan tradition is also is very nice because we do about Hondo and many things is respect for the founders and masters. They did the effort many years, many months, and especially the how to say the lineages and they it's very difficult. I think you already know, and especially the Dzogchen lineages and they try to the effort. They visit so many place and try to find the right teachers and it is very difficult to find teachers after they met teachers and the teacher didn't refuse to give teaching direct like this this yeah different persona and different solutions there and we already talked if who really understand nature of the mind and teacher everything is there then like this yeah of course yeah if you meditate direct to the nature state then everything is there Guru yoga is there and potato is there and Mundo is there and visualization is there and everything there spontaneously we call like this and Dzogchen masters they explained about if you know one you know everything like this if you know nature state everything is there and they explained about the sutra tantra like that and you don't believe in nature state that is reason and little problems little longer like that and I think it's really okay it's really okay.
Okay, then also one more very interesting question for Westerners. It's about dark retreats and about like Tagal practice, which is maybe you can share a little bit about your experience for dark retreats because you had two dark retreats, as I remember, one 49 days, one 100 days. Yes, so
Yeah.
tell us about how it's like. Uh, can you share some experience from this
Of
retreat?
course,
Yes.
of course. Yeah, I was and yeah, before I read so many Dzogchen informations, I received so many teachings, and I know how to explain to others, and also I know how to comparing books each other, but I didn't experience, Then and 2022 that time I did 49 days dog retreat that time and really wow really appreciate it make me special feeling and I thought wow then I really appreciate that I really appreciate about the Dukhi masters and the information because when you start dog retreat and first 2-3 weeks is 2-3 weeks is just normal because that our senses uh, didn't dissolve completely then after 3-4 weeks then I sense it's completely dissolved then you need to understand ultimately such amazing information part of the Dzogchen books then it's really amazing because you really wow Then I really appreciate about ours, especially the Tembanankas and the Nangyay Lopos, Shangyong Ninjus, Yertas. Wow, amazing. I really appreciate the persona. When we practice about the drug retreat, that automatically understand, you know what I'm saying? It's really, really good. Then it make me really, how to say, encourage. Then so in 2024, and I did 100 days. And it was special day for the also Khyung Rinpoche, and he will be in 100 years, and that also I thought is very good for him the special offering, and I did, and it's really amazing. Yeah, it's really really amazing. And first I had planned and 50 days, then I did, and after then I want to do more, then I did 100 days. It's really, really special. If you do, then you know. If you don't do, but then we just talk. Also, Westerners, please, it's very good. I think that, especially Westerners, is very, very good. And the dark retreat is really. And I was in Tibet, that and my uncle and the masters, and when they introduced the Rigpa, I explained about the Rigpa, we called water, and then so masters, and they uh, they don't explain anything. It is just the disciples put in the dark street. Really, I think that maybe Nanka Jansi Rinpoche. No, he already passed away. He do like this, he do. Example, if you come and visit me and please Rinpoche and explain to me about the Rigpa. And Nanka just said, okay, you go, you practice dark retreat. Yeah, just like this, really. But this is the best method. I think it's very nice. And especially, and I was in Tibet that and my, our monastery is Drida Kempo, and and uh, Drida Kempo, he was my teacher. And that time before the start, uh, we called Dzogchen, the Ngotu, Ripa Ngotu, and that time it advised to us, and okay, no, you need to go outside or inside or river or jungle, and you need to find your mind. Yeah, during a weeks, yeah, like this. Then, and he taught us that, and we were maybe 30 monks together. Well, you need to go outside, house your river, or rock or river, and your father or mother or family or your skin or what you need to find. That is very good. And we effort, that we had no idea. And that also Tibet tradition is not allowed to read Dzogchen books, that a person they need to find, they need to notice. Then we did a week. Yeah, I effort a lot, We went to and many things, river, jungles, I thought. Then I come back, not without resort, and 2 3 days, and last week, and he called us and he asked persona one by one, and where did you found your mind or not, like that. It's very good. Then after this not result, not receive the result, then he said, and I think that no, you went outside, you try to find your mind, you didn't find it. No, I think that your mind is not outside. You need to you need to find your mind is inside, in your physical, in your body, like this. Then we did 3 days like this. Then after nothing, we resort. Then we need to experiment. Yeah, like this. It's very, very good, It's very, this is very, very important, especially for the Westerners. It's very good, I think that. And first, okay, what is the reply? Reply is like that. It's then just people, they don't care so much. Oh, like this. I know it. They didn't effort. This is very good.
Yes, and about dark retreats also, like some people are telling that it's like some a little bit dangerous because the people can like have some visions and be not ready to perceive this. Yes, so but what? Mhm.
Each person are different, and first in Tite Monastery, Dayton, and I stayed with my friend, and he didn't see, he told me he didn't got so many visions, he didn't receive so many visions, and the person are different. I think that some people, they, coming. There's so many visions. Some people not like that, and of course there's some the terrible visions coming. That the dark retreat is not dangerous. Yeah, and it's very easy. It's very simple. It's not like others. Other we have to do many things. We need to do visualizations, many things. That is not like that. It's very, very easy. It's not like that because I already experienced. It's very easy. And before you start, and then you need to find balance. No, I will go to dark retreat. In the dark retreat, whatever I see, whatever I heard, those are just reflection. It's just I create something. There's nothing, just my bed and me and some tables. There's nothing. Then we need to trust, we need to believe it, we need to determine it. Then it's very easy, it's very simple. Then the visions coming for 3 to 4 weeks, nothing. Then after more coming, more terrible coming, good thing coming is really joyful, is really amazing experience. It look like very nice, especially when you have a dream. Then when you wake up, that time the dream is still there. You can you can experience. It's very amazing. It's very easy. Before the start, don't think like that. Some people experience, oh, it's really dangerous, and so maybe problems, so many terrible stories. They share. Don't believe it. Just do it. It's very easy. Before you start drug retreat, and you need to receive the transmission, and every week or every day there's the different the visualizations. Those are the most important. Those are the most important. Those are not main practice. Those are just opening our wisdom channels. We have so many channels. We just use negative channels. We don't use positive channels. We don't use the wisdom channels. We just use emotion channels. Daily life, desire channel, anger channel, and attachment channels, like negative channels, and then those visualizations is opening our wisdom channels. It's very good. It's really good. There's no obstacles, not difficult, not dangerous. It's very easy, very easy. Before start and need to find confidence. We need to believe ourselves. I can do it. It's very easy, no problem. Sometimes mind is not stable. Sometimes the meditation not coming, no problem. Without hope, without doubt, it's very good. If you hope something, oh, I already inside 3 weeks, I didn't receive any visions. What happened? Or my meditation is terrible. Then some people said, I'm happy, upset. Not like that. Meditation is coming or not, no problem. Just do it. It's good. Without hope, without doubt. It's really good. It's really, I learned. It's very good. Sometimes meditation is terrible. Sometimes mind is really terrible. Thinks too much. Hello, it's okay. No problem. Let it go. And the step by step, continue, start. Without hope, without doubt, just do it. It's amazing. It's really good. And
Yes.
especially, okay, please.
Yes. One more question also about dark retreat. So if you are staying, for example, 100 days, yes. So
Yeah,
this all 100 days, you should stay in very small room, and how you keep your body like like some kind of fit. Have you done like true core there or some exercises? Or
yeah,
it's okay just to stay and the body is okay with staying for 100 days in a small
yeah,
room. So how
yeah,
body feels in this process?
yeah. And yeah, 100 days and during 50 days, and I did exercise. Usually I do 50 minutes, and every day I do. Then after maybe 60 or 70 days, that and body is changed, the condition, because we didn't get the outside the ears and the sun vitamins, and the body is become weak, become weak. That and I understand my body is not same as before, not same as usual. Then uh, I careful. I careful myself. I didn't move too much. I didn't move so much because I move too much. Then it's long is coming. Then disease. Then I'm comfortable. Then I eat well. Then I didn't move so much. I just walk very slowly, and I just stay, and I didn't wash hand. I don't use hot waters, and then I eat a lot, and I lift some the sampas, and I eat continue liter by liter. It's very very good for the uh, condition because after many days in the dark seat and body is changed completely. Then we need to be careful about the condition, what physical is going, and sometimes physical is very strong. That oh, I have to do something, and people do so much. Then is coming problems. It immediately come along. Then and many monks exit like that. Don't do like this. In after many days in the dark that time feeling is very good. No, I need to do push something. I have to do something that time shouldn't, because it's long is very suddenly it's coming. We need to careful. We need to careful continue. And first week and 3 4 weeks is no problem. The after more weeks and is conditions completely changing. So that time and we need to be careful about the long.
Mhm. And when you're finishing your dark retreat, how you come back to a real life? So, what
Yeah,
is the process to come back from this small dark room to real life? So, you have to wear
yeah,
glasses, you have to move
yeah,
like
yeah.
slow, or you take care of yourself to eat something special. So, how is the process?
Yeah, and end of the dark before the end of the dark retreat and that my friends they gave me incense inside
It's
before I go outside that and they gave me incense. Then I need to look just incense 5 minutes because incense is a small um, fire is
yes,
more
yes, yes.
looked is good. It's a protection for the eyes. I
Mhm.
looked 5 minutes. Then we have special rituals. Open the door. Then they opened. Then I was completely fine. In the dark street. They opened the door. Then I can't move. It's all completely changed. I was in the dark street. I can move. I can walk. It was completely fine. They opened the door and my friend came and I tried to step the door. I can't move my legs. Then my friend they came and they just push me up and they put me in the chairs. That time I got immediately the disease and like this. Wow, it's a very difficult like this turning too fast. Then and my friend gave me and the tamba soup and they put a lot the battles is really helped me. And still, it's disease like this. Oh, then that time we didn't uh, use the light and we just close the window shade and everything. But, it's completely different. For the others, they are very completely dark. For me, not like that. That is very, very difficult. Then I just use, they bought the sunglasses. I used sunglasses. Then it was very, very difficult. And then I didn't go outside in 4 5 days. I just stay inside. Then they bring me food. And then I try to walk inside room and to just hold out the halls like that. It was very, very difficult. And also if I would go exactly outside, then it become crazy because it accident wind,
Mhm.
when I first exit that, then oh, wow. And usually we don't feel how environment is very dangerous. It's very strong. When I exit and exit the first dark retreat, that time is really I feel we notice. Then after and also and 2 3 weeks I didn't go outside so much. Then I walk little bit. Then it's a very difficult and also I didn't move so much. Everything uncomfortable. Then step by step, then become more uh, unfamiliar like that.
Yes, and so was it the most like strong and transformative practice in your life? Yes, this retreat, dark retreat, or like
Dark City, yeah, Dark City is really, really give me special and encourage about. I really appreciate about Dzogchen teachings and Dzogchen masters. I really, really appreciate because I really received some special uh, the feelings from this experience, and really is really, really amazing. When you practice Dark Retreat, that it's really wordless. usually we call it as wordlet. We can't explain what is it. When you experience that time, you know, like this is really, really special. It's really, really, really special. That time, and it, of course, this nature state, this is teacher, but and in my experience in the drug retreat and the practice and nature state on teacher, whatever we practice, the first we need to find the rest mind, rest physical, rest mind, and released, how to say, released, yeah, released physical and released mind is the most important. The physical released and mind released, that is very easy. Dzogchen meditation is coming automatically, not effort, you know. It doesn't matter if you don't practice the meditation position or not. It doesn't matter. When I was in the dark retreat, that I sometimes I laid on the ground, sometimes I stayed in the chair, and sometimes I stayed on the bed like this. It's very, we need to understand how to walk with our physical. And first we need to find the physical is comfortable. And physical uncomfortable, then nothing happened. First we need to find what is the best for the physical comfortable. Yeah.
And also one more question was that as I remember, you are vegetarian, yes, but in many practices like
Vegetarian.
Tumor and also like for dark retreat, there is some recommendation and some lamas are telling that it's necessary to eat meat. So can you can you give some feedback for this? Is it possible to go through Tumor retreat without meat and yeah, yes, how to like calm lung, your veins,
Yeah. Yeah.
also with a vegetarian way. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And before I wasn't vegetarian, and Yongji Rinpoche, and he was 95 years old, 95 years long life ceremony, and that time I gave up meat for him, long life prayer, you know. Yeah, you are right. And in 2000, yeah, before I start Tomo retreat, especially Tomo retreat and Tomo retreat, and that and the monks with grub, and they told me, oh, you need to eat meat, and Tomo is very hard to practice, and if you don't eat meat, and then you will not be able to finish completely Tomo retreat, they said. And usually, and some monk vegetarian, and that time they eat meat, and I thought no, because I trust I know my body, because and there's without meat there's so many nutritious food, vegetables, and we can use vitamins, and so many vegetables vitamins, and with also the fruits vitamins, so many vitamins. Then I refuse to them, and also it's very difficult to cook, and especially Tibetans, and their special comes, and they like very much meat, and it's very difficult. Then I told them, I'm sorry, I don't eat meat, it's no problem, because I have special vitamins, because I use these vitamins, uh, I, I I have vitamins. Then I didn't, and so many people pushed me. Eat, eat, eat. When you get problems, then it's too late. No, you start. Just eat meat is no problems. And you can ask Rinpoche. Also, I can call him Rinpoche, and he told me no. They told me like this many times, not only one time, three times. Some people visit me, they tell me they brainstorm specials. Oh, you need to be careful about your feed the conditions, and then it's not too late, like this. And then I refused. Nothing problems, Yeah, really. Yeah, it's no problem, really. I did not get any problems. I just eat vegetables, and I eat every day, not every day, every 2 days, the vitamins is very useful. Then also, first I studied, practice dog retreat that, and also they told me, eat meat, eat meat, eat meat is very difficult, and inside the not so many proteins in the dog retreat, you will lose your proteins. That and the meat is very good, and we need to eat. Especially you come and you grow up the camera. We eat meat like this. Then I refused to no before I practiced more, and that I didn't. Not happened. No, it's okay. And then that there are not so many monks, and I found the special chef cooker, and they bought vegetarian many things. Then it's good. I refused. Then nothing happened. It's amazing, you know. It's very good, special. I know. Yeah, I wasn't vegetarian. That I eat meat a lot, you know. I know. I already experienced, you know. You know, when I eat meat, you know, before sleep, I eat meat. When I woke up morning, mind's not so clear and body is very heavy, really like this. When you eat meat, then it's like this. Mind's not so clear, body is not so, how to say, not so light, it's very heavy, and mind is something like that. When I become vegetarian, not like that. Really, when I wake up, wow, mind's more clear and more, also body is very light, and it's like, I like it. Yeah, for me, it's good, but for others, I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
and also special the drug retreat. You know that yeah, they told me it's 100 days. Yeah, I refused before, you know, two times about thermal retreat and drug retreat, and 100 days that time. I already done, you know, 50 days. Then I start, you know, the 50 days. That time 2 weeks, and many monks come. And they told me, don't do, please, don't. They push me so much. I didn't, but it's really okay. No need to eat. People think the meat is more protein than vegetables. I don't believe. No need to eat meat, of course. You know, people who want to eat meat, please eat. And you no need to worry before you start. Or I would, if I wouldn't eat meat, maybe I would get problems. I will lose my proteins. Not like that. Don't think like that. If we think like that, of course, the coming result negative like that. You know, and oh, it's okay. No, but I'm vegetarian. I don't want to eat meat in the dog retreat or the uh, in the Tamo retreat. It no problems. I I have enough protein. We have enough vegetables. We have uh, you know, this there's so many vitamins. It's really no problems. No need to eat meat.
Yes, now Gary want to ask some questions.
Geshe, I would like to ask you some practical question on behalf of the Western audience, if I may.
Thank
Okay?
you so much, please. Thank you.
Yes, there is quite a big following of Dzogchen teaching in the West, and as we understand, Westerners are not monks; they are just lay people who have a lot of responsibilities in the world, making a living, taking care of the families, a life of a householder, typical life of a householder. And 99% of them will never do 100,000 accumulations in Nundra. They will never do a dark retreat of even 49 days, let alone 100 days. So but they are really in the teaching and they want to follow the teaching at the essential level. Yes. At the level as great teachers such as Namkhai Norbu or Yunzin Rinpoche used to give understanding that Westerners do not have the time for all these wonderful and engaging practices that the monks usually do. Yeah, because monk, that's his job basically. Yeah, this is the only thing that he does.
Good.
So,
Absolutely.
and the biggest problem in the modern world for most Western people is anxiety, worry, and concern about, you know, coping up with the challenges of life, and at the same time staying in the teaching, staying in the practice, and not losing their mind or their family, finding this difficult balance between spiritual practice and worldly responsibilities. So a lot of people suffer from alcoholism. A lot of people suffer from ongoing loss of sleep. So many people are on antidepressants. And this is something very typical of the Western world, yes? So what would you recommend as the most essential and basic practice for the lay Dzogchen practitioners that would help them, you know, to practice the pith level, yeah, to stay in the clarity, to stay in the balance of the teaching without having the luxury and the opportunity of doing many multiple practices as you have described. Yes. So what would be your pith instruction, your recommendation for those who cannot afford all of those practices, but who have a heart towards practicing the essence of Dzogchen as such? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you asked me. And I was in Europe, and that time I explained to Westerners and for the beginners daily life how to practice Dzogchen, and it's in my opinion, it's not so complicated. It's daily life and example, and we can practice about the sound meditation. And for me, it's very nice. Just I use the singing bowl sound, or especially on home, on home, and just when I was in Europe, that I explained about the on home. Then when we practice. Example, we daily life and 5 minutes every morning or every evening, and just visualizations are, and the crown chakra, Om is throat chakra, Om is the heart chakra, and just when we visualizations just are in the crown chakra, and that just focus are, then the sound, practice the sound, sound, that just focus the sound, just focus the sound, then sound is the going down, then the sound is the despair, that our focus and thought, think is despair, live like that. Yeah, then I explain like that, because this practice and this practice is very, very important. Also, is very helped me, because when I focus the crown chakra, this one is the sutra practice. Then we chant the sound. That time we need to focus the sound. This one is the tantra practice. Then the sound is going down. Sound is despair. That time our sound focus, our thought, think is despair, just released like that. Then this is Dzogchen meditations. This is very, very simple, and in my opinion, this is very simple and very useful. And example, if we explain also in my personal, and people told, if we are, oh, you do 5 minutes nature state, it's very difficult. I can't do it. I just I can do body position in like this, but in reality not like that. Then when I do the Dzogchen meditation, in my personal, I do like this, and then focus the then second the sound following the focus, then third one the sound the despair, and that just my focus despair, live like that. This Dzogchen meditation, I think that you already understand. Live like that. Then our thought is coming back, of course, they are habit. Then that time we need to again focus the and then also on, red on is the crown chakra, and doing the same as the it's like this. And for me, it's very useful and meaningful, easy. And then distraction is coming, that then again focus follow the sound, then sound despair, that just live like that, this nature state. Then again things coming, that again focus on home. It's very, very good. I do like this, and I was in Europe, then I explain it for others. And we is not every also sound and movement. When you move, sometimes we want to move and feeling, that just move, and our think move is very nice.
Thank you very much. And this is this advice is more like like a tune practice, yeah, 5 minutes in the morning, whenever you can.
Yeah.
But what would you recommend in terms of like most of our life is a life of action, we are engaged in all kinds of activities. Yes,
Yeah.
from working to eating to taking care of the family. And for us, it is very important to try
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
integrate Trekcho practice into daily activities like
Yeah.
Lundrup, like
Yep.
spontaneous perfection, like Lundrup. Because if we meditate 5 minutes 3 times a day, it's a good practice, but it's not going to take us very long, because monks
Yep.
do 100 days of dark retreat. So 5 minutes of singing Om Home is very good to stabilize, but of
Yep.
course it doesn't seem to be enough to be a
Yeah.
true practitioner. Yes,
Yeah.
to stay in the real nature of mind. And what would you recommend as a way of integrating the
Yep.
real state, the practice of abiding in the real state, the practice of trekcho, not just as a seated tune, but
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
an ongoing state of mind, maintaining it through various activities that we are engaged.
Yep. In my opinion, and in my opinion, the open way is the most important, usually. And when we practice that, oh, this is not good, this is good, this is bad, not like that. And before we start the Dzogchen meditation, and that really we need to open our everything. We need to open our mind, we need to open our physical, we need to open the voice and everything, the open way, and everything, the free way, whatever may I explain like this? Also, I practice like this. May I practice Dzogchen? Whatever we see, just look it. Whatever we hearing, just listen it. It's okay. Whatever we see, whatever we hearing, whatever we thought, there is nothing problem. It's okay. But daily life, and also the best, how to say, the best fundamental, and usually, and the rest is the most important. I think that we need to know how to rest our mind. Rest, huh? How to rest our mind is the most important. Example, usually we live very nice place, but our mind is in the trouble, not like that. And whenever we live, and there our body and mind, speech always together, never separate. And we need to practice like that always. Then it's very easier. This is my opinion.
Thank you very
Is it
much.
clear?
And yes, it is clear. And one more question along these lines, yes, to
Yeah.
develop this idea.
Yeah.
It is important to keep your mind relaxed and all of the
Yeah.
3 gates
Yeah.
relaxed and
Absolutely.
open, as it were.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but just imagine a life of an ordinary Western Dzogchen practitioner.
Yeah.
So he has a family and he needs to feed it. Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
His mind is always
Absolutely.
engaged in
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
he
Absolutely.
can make, how he can sustain them, kids through
Absolutely.
school, then
Yeah. Yeah.
university, food on the table, apartment bills, all of these. So most of us, we live in this continuous
Absolutely.
stream of anxiety and worry, which leads many to serious problems.
Yeah.
Mental problems, physical problems, as we know. And for many Westerners, when you say just relax your mind, they say, yes, I agree, I would love to, but how do I do this? How do I
Yeah.
relax my mind when I have things happening? So, and instead of, relaxing, they find themselves engaged in constant struggle, in constant
Yeah.
worry. Yes. And if you tell them to sing Om Hung instead, they will
Yeah.
laugh because
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
doesn't
Absolutely.
work for the food. And
Yeah, absolutely.
for the kids, it's good for you for 5 minutes, but then the rest of 24 hours, it seems like life is throwing challenges at us. So how do we combine the ability to cope with challenges with the relaxed and open mind and three gates? Where is that secret, path, as it were? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I talked about the best fundamental is list, and that one I talked when we practice meditation. When we practice Dzogchen meditation, that time we need to find first the comfortable and physical and mind and speech and three doors. Of course, general, and we need to walk. Also me too. And I need to learn so many things. I need to do many things. Also, my mind is not stable. My mind is crazy mind. When we practice the meditation, when we practice the Dzogchen, that time we need to find the free way and nature way and open way. Daily life, of course, we need to do many things. And this, foreigners, also monks, and monks also they have to do many things. They are also habit, especially the Geshes, and they study so much, and they are also it's very very difficult to practice nature state, and with and study so much debate and the comparing the books each other, and it's just habit our thought and think. The mind is very chef. The jump is very very difficult. But when we walk, that time, of course we have to do many things. When we practice the Dzogchen, also that time we need to find the rest, and it's very important. And this my opinion. Is it clear? Or
Thank you very much, Geshe-la. Thank you very much. Yes, it
also,
is.
I'm very, and in my opinion, I think that, and especially the Westerners, and also, and who didn't study so much about Buddhist philosophy, those people is for the Dzogchen practice is good for them. I think that who study so much, special the study debate and the many things, and the mind is very crazy. It's very difficult to practice nature state. Then, and in my opinion, for also foreigners, and they don't have so much, they have to do many things, and they don't have so much time. The some as the monks and the Mondo, it's really no problems. I think that, and the Dzogchen is very pure. It's very easy. It's very simple. And these days, there's so many great teachers, and they left so many. Also the passages, the teachings and books and text, they can learn from them and just follow the information. That's really enough. It's very nice. I think that no problem. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
This is my opinion. Special is not just my opinion, and special our great Dzogchen masters. They explained many things. If you practice Dzogchen, but I don't say everyone. Huh? If you really understand, if you really know about the nature of the mind, if you found nature of the mind, just keep practice the nature of the mind. Nothing do other things. Because we call spontaneous. If we have to do in other things, then why we call spontaneous? Huh? Like this, and all the other practices and visualizations and compassions, parameters and the potatoes, those all look like the rainbow and cloud and the sun or stars like that. The nature of mind is the same as its space. We usually explain like that. Huh? Those old precious things in the space like this. If we know the nature of the mind, everything is there. If we don't know nature of the mind, then we need to do many things, so step by step. There are so many things like that. And in my opinion, if really there's such beautiful books, amazing, the Buddha's lives, their taste, and the Dzogchen, what is the reality nature state? Just keep those words, that everything.
Thank you, Geshe.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, it is. It seems to be a real challenge to get
Yeah.
out of this habit of
Yeah,
doing
absolutely,
things like a sutra
absolutely.
way, step by
Yeah,
step.
absolutely.
Everything
Yeah,
is planned,
absolutely.
and you
Yeah,
go
absolutely.
crazy. And at a
Yeah,
certain point,
absolutely.
you go crazy because there are so many
Yeah,
things
absolutely.
to
Absolutely.
go step by step, and you are like a slave, in
Yeah,
your
you are right. And
responsibilities.
the
But when you discuss,
Dzogchen explained, Dzogchen master explained, if you do so many things, and also spiritual, they explained about the rules, the rules and traditions, is a trapped person
yes,
themselves. I
exactly,
can do like this, I
exactly.
cannot do like this, I can't think like this, oh, this is good karma, this is bad karma, this is nirvana, this is samsara, like that. Then trapped. Then we can't use our pure wisdom, pure knowledge, and then it's like cloud against the sun, like that. That is really
Yes,
true.
and I
I
think
really
this is
believe
the
it
yes.
completely.
And I think this is the main problem for Westerners because we are so much into planning, into strategies, into goals, into objectives, and we get trapped in this. And to my mind, in my personal practice, the real trick, the real key to staying in Lhundrup, in the state of Lhundrup, spontaneous perfection, is by cutting through Trekchö, by practicing Trekchö through all these things, cutting through these rules and dualities
Absolutely.
into a free flow of spontaneous responsiveness to the changing circumstances and
Absolutely.
just trusting the space, as it were. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah, absolutely.
it takes a lot of
I
trust and
100%
openness
agree with
because,
you.
yeah,
Yeah, that's very good.
because there is
That's
fear. The
this is
fear paralyzes. The fear makes you plan things and do it like sutra way, one by
Yeah,
one. Yeah. But when you break
absolutely.
through the fear, you start like being
Absolutely.
adequate and relevant to the circumstances that are impermanent, that are
Absolutely.
always changing. Yeah. And you,
Absolutely.
instead of getting stressed, you kind of flow through this. Yeah.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with you. Really, that is really true. Because these days, in my feeling, in my opinion, these days, so many people and they talk about Dzogchen and they use so much sutras. And I talked with my friend, but I don't blame them because I don't do like this. This is really West nutritious, the mist and sutra, the Dzogchen. No need to do. We talk about Dzogchen, the direct Dzogchen. No need to miss the part of the sutras. Huh? I really agree with you. You are right. That is true because what happened like this. Our wisdom, we can't use our pure wisdoms. We already have wisdoms, we already have knowledge, we already have what Buddha has. We already know what Buddhas know, but we don't notice what happened. We thought so much, we create so much. So that is big problem. We made so many rules, we made so many systems, we made so many right or wrongs. Those are we create, huh? And it's really true. I appreciate that's good.
Thank you, Geshe.
That is really good. That's really good. Yeah.
Yes, Gary, do you want to ask something more, or that's all for now for you from your side?
No, thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to clarify this specific issue, and I hand the word over to you, Yuri. Thank you, Geshe.
Okay, yes. So, yes, so we have some more question in chat. So, one question is, can you share some experience for practice of purification of 6 lokas? Because we have some group of people who are practicing 6 lokas purification. Yes, so were there any signs of realization of natural state? So how can you so have you done such kind of 6 lokas retreats and some maybe experience?
This locus, what is this? Sorry, I never heard
So
this English word.
purifications of 6 lokas when you imagine some chakras connecting with a
I see.
and you're like
Yeah.
chanting mantras.
I understand.
Yes,
I
yes.
understand. No, I understand. This locus, it's a very deep connection, huh? six lokas is deep connection with part of the tantra. Also Dzogchen we call is a deep connection with also the bardo. Yeah, I did when I was in the dark retreat. Also I did practice about the six lotus and especially we call Omeo Ramza and 5 chakras and 6 chakras. You know, chakra. This chakra. This is also very, very useful and meaningful. And when I did that, when I practice those things, that my mind is not so stable. That I do practice about the part of the tantra things and visualizations and recite mantras. When my mind is very clear, and that I don't do like that. I just keep going nature state. When my mind is not so clear, when my mind is moving too much, that I create those things, visualizations, you know, the mantras and the potatoes, the 6 circles, or like this. This is not my main basic practice. When my mind is little bit problem, then I practice those things. When my mind is very clear, then I practice just nature state or teacher.
Yeah, thank you. Then one more question is like, for example, we have 3 types of Tagal practice. Like we can practice in dark retreat, we can practice with sun raises, and we can practice with space. So, and the question is, when you practice these 3 types of practices, we have different types of visions which are developing, which are increasing, for example. Yes. So can you like share some experience about, for example, is visions at dark retreat increases more intensive than in, for example, when you are doing Tagal on the sun rays, for example. Yes. So can you compare some changing in visions in these 3 types of practices?
You know, and for me, it's dark retreat is dark retreat is for me. Dark retreat is the most important for me, because when I practice dark retreat, and that time, you know, the ultimately the visions coming. Senses doesn't matter, you know, the visions not come from the eye senses. So that easy to understand, you know. The daily life, maybe practice the sun, and that just daily life, it will be very difficult to notice. It's very difficult, especially who doesn't experience. That's very difficult. Just look at the sun area, and sometimes you see, sometimes you can see. If you see from the eye senses, then that is not Thogas visions. Okay, Thogal visions is not seeing from the eye senses, and is like is completely different. Eye senses, seeing eye senses is a little bit similar, but it's different. Why? Then it's we need to practice. We need to open the the Thogas visions, and that how need to open, and because it independent with the sun. Independent with sun, so that we can't open those Toga visions direct. Then we need to practice. How to practice? Then we need to just look the sun or moon or stars like that. That if we see from eye senses, is not Toga's visions. It's similar, it's not Toga's visions. And in my personal, in the dark retreat, it's very easy to notice, and it's special, how to say, special experience, automatically direct into do something, coming information, so result, like that. And in order, there are 3 steps, you are right. Yeah. And in my opinion, the dark retreat is the most important. It's very good for the people. It is beyond the thought, beyond the think, beyond the usual. Usual is our habit, you know. We look and we listen and we see and everything. And then in the dark retreat is not like that. And if we need to practice the visualizations or continue meditation or something, then then nothing to do. Then we can't stay just like that, every day, 49 days. Then we need to do something. It's very just push the push then to ourselves. Then it's bring the more things doing more passion things like that.
One more question about dark retreat. Yes, so when you exit dark retreat, for example,
Yep.
100 days dark retreat, so did you
Yep.
feel some kind of that after dark retreat you have some very good trekchö practice, and when you just start involved in ordinary life, so is this level of trekchö is like still with you, or it's becoming less, or what experience with your meditation after after you exit 100 days dark retreat?
Yeah. Of course, it helped me a lot because I studied many years and I received so many teachings, but I didn't practice very good. Then when I practiced the dark retreat, it really helped me about. I really found and how to. I really understood. It might say. I really understand how to do meditation really because I just read it. I just received the teachings. I just read it in books and text like this. Then I didn't experience when I practiced dark retreat 100 days, and that time I really understood how to do meditation. What is the meditation? But I can't. It doesn't. Yeah. But I really understood how to do meditation. What is the meditation? But my meditation not stable. But it really helped me. And of the dark retreat, that it really helped me about because I understood how to do meditation, how to do nature state, and I walked and I something the rivers and it really helped me because before I did meditation before, but it wasn't comfortable. I didn't confident for myself. No, I really confident and I do meditation like that. That I really appreciate. But I can do meditation very well, But I know now how to do meditation. I learned from the dark retreat. And
Yeah.
usually, I think the usually, teacher toga is always together, nothing separate. Because some people ask me, oh, teacher practice or toga practice, not like that. When we teacher practice, that time always the teacher is there. Teacher is already there. When we practice toga, that teacher is already there. Like this, When we practice the teacher, that we already practice toga because toga we usually when I explain it, teacher practice is just practice about the nature state. Toga practice is just practice visions. Yeah, the basic is the same, nothing different.
Yeah, thank you. So I think
Excellent.
now I think that I think it's time practically off. Yes, because I think you have to also have some time limits. Yes, for
Yeah,
our
yeah.
discussion. Yes,
I
so
need to meet my friend, and also we have to talk about the in other topics.
yes. Okay, so maybe the last thing is you can tell a little bit about your online teaching that you will start at the end of September. Yes, so
Yeah. This September and 21, I'm going to talk about the 100 syllable mantras, and you know why? And I had this idea, and I was in Europe, and I met so many foreigners, and we talked a lot, and they know how to recite mantras, and they know how to pray and guru yogas, and the water offerings, and butter lamps, and the general practice, general offerings. Then and I asked them, they didn't know how to visualizations, how to focus, because they didn't receive any teachings from other lamas or monks. Then and I thought, wow, really, and they already know, they already receive. And some people I met, and they they told me, and they become burn and 90, 95 or 90, those people, they told me they recite 100 syllables every day, maybe 20 times, but they didn't know how to visualizations. Then I was, wow, a little bit, how to say, uncomfortable. Then I thought, wow, really, I'm going to talk about little bit how to visualizations, the 100-syllable mantra, and how to focus. Then and the how's the important the little bit explained about the histories is really useful and meaningful. Mantra is come from the the protectors, it's very deep connection with then visualizations, and mantra is deep connection, is not separate. And just recite mantra without the visualization, of course, there's something benefit and not so much. I think that. So that is the reason I talked with my friends and with my how to say organizer, and they are very appreciated. Then and we talked, and every 2 weeks I'm going to talk about the general practice, things like that. And who want to join with me? Welcome.
Yeah, Rinpoche, thank you so much for sharing this knowledge with us. Thank you for that you came and meet with us. We hope in future we can communicate more, maybe have some more questions and answers, or some interview with you if you will have some time.
Of course,
Yes, we
of
know
course,
that you are very busy. You have some students. You are writing some books, and have
yeah.
some practices and teaching. So we are wishing you all the best, the great benefit for all other sentient beings, and and success with your practices. Thank you that you came and meet with us by Zoom online.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. I really, really appreciate you inviting me here, and I really, really appreciate you ask me how to say this, so important practice questions. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Especially, I really, how to say, appreciate the Russian Sangha flowers is very good, and I met so many, foreigners. They are really appreciate they're doing, and the rituals and the practice and everything. I really, really appreciate.
Mhm. Yeah, thank you so much. So also thank you for Ola, which translating our discussion to Russian language, and thank you for Gary, and thank you for all our team. Yes, so thank you, Rinpoche, again, and I think we can
Thank you
finish.
so much.
Have
Thank you.
a good day for all,
Good
and
night.
have a good
Have a good
practice.
day. Thank you so much. Thank you.